Good morning, Rajahs. This is Mr. Lawson, Wednesday, September 2nd, here in the office with our Rajah report for the day. First, a huge shout out and happy birthday to the following friends. Happy birthday to Juan Brown, Tanya Hayford, Jonathan Mendoza, Rolando Pantoja, Justina Morales, Kyle Zacarias, Destiny Gonzalez, and to our own Mr. Bowman in English and Mr. Luis Gonzalez, one of our night custodians. We hope you have a festive, fun, fabulous, fantastic day celebrating your birthday with family. And we want to also remind everyone, continue to show that positivity, respect, integrity, determination, and excellence. Around here we say Rajah that when we see something that we want to shout out as a good thing. Sometimes you'll hear on the radio when you hear security agents or people on television, and they'll get a phone call on their radio and they'll say, Roger that, which means got that message, or I agree. Well, at Indio High School, we say Rajah that because we want to make sure you know what we just saw or heard was a great thing. Speaking of that, I want to talk a little bit more about what we believe at Indio High School. We've talked on the first day of school about what we are trying to do as a school, and we talked a little bit about Rajah Pride. But I want to talk instead today about the first of 3 of our student learning objectives. In the middle of this poster that you will see in every classroom when you're back on campus, and those of you that were here last year saw this, in the middle it says that every Indio graduate is going to leave our school as an innovative, honorable, scholastic student. So today I want to take 1 minute to talk about what it means to be innovative. There are 3 pieces to that. The first one means I will be a critical thinker, using my brain to really analyze and figure things out, capable of solving problems using evidence-based reasoning, not just a guess, but really looking at the evidence and figuring it out. The second thing I'll do is I will be the driving factor in my education, understanding that I can learn and grow from my failure. I can pick myself up and keep going, and those errors will help me figure out how to do it better the second time. When we say I'm the driving factor, that means it's not up to my parents or my teachers, but I'm going to make sure I'm pushing forward and I'm going to ensure that I'm doing everything I can to be a success in school. And the third one is I will utilize technology in a way that will enhance my knowledge and increase my productivity. It means I'm going to use my Chromebook, computer, all the technology that I have, not to goof off, not to be silly, but I'm going to use that technology to help me do my assignments, to help me do research, to help me be productive. And I'm going to use technology as a tool, just like I would use pencil and paper. I'm going to use the technology to do things faster, better, more productively, and that makes me an innovative student. With that, I want to remind everyone, tomorrow night is our next grab and go. Now, last night we had a problem. Students kept coming and saying, I'm here for my French book. I'm here for my biology book. My announcement was we were only doing math and history on Tuesday night. Tomorrow night on Thursday, Ms. Frias and Ms. Freeman have now received biology CP, chemistry CP, and the foreign language textbooks and workbooks for French and Spanish. So Thursday night, you can come from 5 to 7 in front. Bring your ID card. Bring your ID because we need to scan the barcode. And you can pick up biology, chemistry, and your Spanish and French. No other books, only those. Also, one more reminder, in my Google Classroom school-wide, in both of them, there is the application form to tell you how you can apply to be a change maker and recognized for your spirit of community and spirit of volunteer service. So if you've been volunteering somewhere and you really have a heart for community service, fill out the application, tell what you've done and how you do it, and you might be the one selected for our school that then goes to the state and then goes to national competition. Last year, Aaron Delgado and Samantha Ramirez were nominated from our school, and they went all the way to the national and were recognized. They didn't win at national, but they were recognized, got a beautiful medallion and some other recognition, and it makes you eligible for some scholarships as well. One more reminder, if you have not joined my Google Classroom yet, it's important that you do. We're up to 1,500. I want to make sure everyone's in because I'm putting all kinds of information in there that you need to have so that you can be successful this year for school. It's all of those things that you need that you're looking for forms, information, the broadcast, other things like that. So please make sure you're joining. Here's the code right on the screen. And while we're at it, Remember, you can buy a Rajah face mask for $10. We have them here in the front. You can also get them with the word Rajah, and we have them black and blue. They're $10, but you can get $1 off if you bought your ASB card. Now for our joke of the day. Thank you again to the students that have sent me some fun ones. So why did the student eat his homework? Because his teacher told him it was a piece of cake, which means it's easy. Good joke. And now our final thought of inspiration for the day. This thought comes from Jesse Jackson, one of the leaders of the civil rights movement in the last 30 years. And also, this particular comment I think is very important that he'd like to share. And it says this: never look down on anybody unless you're helping them up. I'm proud that at Indio High School, we are a family and we never put anyone down. We never look down on anyone. But when somebody falls, we reach down and help pull them up. When somebody's struggling, we help pull them up. So I really like what he had to say. Never look down on anyone unless you're helping them up. With that, I want to say thank you all for being great students and for checking in each day in your class. Be kind to one another and stay classy, Indio, and have a happy Wednesday.